What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Midnight Freak, aka Jodecideion, the one. Welcome to another episode of Work on the Night Shift. I'm heading home for the night, and I decided to do another video after the request from a loyal viewer, a fan of my work. And so tonight's video is dedicated to that fan who wanted me to talk about a certain subject, and so I'm gonna go ahead and try to do that for you. Tonight's video is about hardcore, or what hardcore means to me. After, my second fanboy talk video, where I try to break down, fanboy, what it is, what it should be, and how it's presented today, I figure I'd take some old school values with the word hardcore, because hardcore definitely means something different today than it used to when I was young, when I was a young buck gaming. To me, hardcore has nothing to do with the intensity level of a game. It has nothing to do with the type of game you're playing. Hardcore, it's an emotion. It's a state of mind. Excuse me, let me get this real quick. It's a state of mind, it's an emotion, it's a feeling. It's a desire. It's something that certain people have towards certain things that they're willing to totally go all out for, to totally invest for, to totally believe in. That's hardcore. Has nothing to do with a type of game, a game being a first-person shooter with all these explosions and all this killing. Has nothing to do with being a game where guys get his head chopped off, anything like that. A game like chess can be hardcore. A game like Angry Birds can be hardcore. What I mean is, hardcore is what the person who's doing it puts into it. I know people who's bought Animal Crossing City Folk for Nintendo Wii back in 2008 and played it every day until they totally filled out their the catalog in the game. And to this day, we're now 3 years later since the launch, they still play consistently every day. That's hardcore. Hardcore is the guys currently in Las Vegas at the Evo 2011 fighting tournament. That's hardcore. Those guys willing to invest the time to learn how to play a game and take that skill they've gathered to a tournament and put it all out there. That's hardcore. Hardcore is a fan who can tell you the full history and canon of Sonic the Hedgehog, from the games, from the comics, from the cartoons, from anything. That's hardcore. That person, no matter how small the detail is, they know it. They invested the time. They put the effort in to gain that knowledge. They care that much. Hardcore is a form of respect. It's a form of love. I don't game as hard as I used to. When I was younger, how that free time, I gamed for hours on end. Put in 10 hours days during the summer with my cousins. We played Street Fighter, all those games all day long into the night. No stops, just played for the hell of it. You could say we were into it hardcore. We played the game hardcore. Now I can't do that. I'm a grown man with a family, with a job. I can't do that. I can invest that time into it. But it doesn't mean I still don't have a hardcore respect or love for Street Fighter. I do. Every time the game come out, I want to play it. I want to learn about the history, the new fighting techniques, the new characters, just whatever it is added to it. I care about that. And even though I'm not participating in the Evo tournament, I'm watching it on streams, because it's that interesting to me. I care about that game, that franchise, that type of experience that much. The same with my love for Nintendo or any other game or anything I'm into. Star Trek, anime, comics. I care about certain titles that much where I'm willing to spend that money on collecting those titles, or buying that rare figure, or going to that convention and meeting the actor or whoever who's involved with the show. That's hardcore. It's like I said, it's a form of love that can be taken so far to where it become extreme, where it become dangerous, you know. So, like I said, man, a game can be hardcore. Difficult level of a game cannot be hardcore. It's what the person who's playing the game or who's enjoying that content or playing that experience is what he or she is putting into that experience, what they get out of it. If you casually play a game, hey, you ain't got time. But just because you casually play a game doesn't mean you're not a hardcore fan of that game. Like I said, Angry Birds is an easy game, but there's people who play that game all the time. Farmville, whatever it is, they play it all the time and put in every bit of, you know, desire and everything they have into that game, as if it's, you know, playing in a Halo tournament or playing Street Fighter. So I'm not gonna sit here and say they're not hardcore gamers or that what they're doing is not hardcore, because it don't meet the criteria of what's going on now, you know. So I hope someone answered or give you my example of what I think hardcore is. Like I said, with me, man, it's all old school. It's all about how people feel, how people, you know, what people put into whatever it is, especially when it comes to gaming. Nowadays, you know, you can half-ass stuff, but because the game is manly or the game is, you know, extreme, you can be labeled as a hardcore gamer, or you're a gamer who's a serious gamer. And I think that's totally untrue. You know, I think it's untrue. So, like I said, I hope I answered it. I'm about to go home now and get in this bed and sleep after I watch some American Dad. And I'll see you guys next time. This is your boy, the Midnight Freak.